Hang on, I gotta balance the audio. You can hear me, right? Hello. This is a stream I'm planning to do way earlier, like, in the day, but then didn't. But here we are now. It turns out I had to polish a bunch of more things in this than I thought before I could actually show it off properly. But anyways, yes, Snom, this does exist. This is update. I don't actually know how to open this correctly. Like how to start the stream. Basically, this is the update I've been working on to this game for a couple months. I actually don't remember how long it's been since Beta 1.0 released. But it's been like slowly over time, kinda. And basically, the first segment of this stream is just gonna be me going over everything that's been added and like answering chat questions if there are any. I should probably actually look at the stream to see if like the audio's too loud. Hang on. Okay, actually it's a bit quiet. I'm gonna turn it up to maybe not that loud. That should be good. Probably. Let's see here. It didn't load in at first, but that's fine. Here we are at the main menu. First thing you might notice if you played Beta 1.0 is that the tutorial button is gone. That's because I guess it's the first thing I'll show. I added small little tutorials based on what mode you're playing. Basically 4 pages long, so they're a lot snappier and less excruciatingly boring, I'll say. That's basically it, and then it loads into the map select. But what I want to show off first, actually, besides that of course, is one of the main things in this update is the shop. Basically, now you can get cosmetics for your character, and like once you unlock it, it's unlocked permanently on your save file, as long you just have to like, well, have enough coins to buy it. That's how shops work in video games. And this is actually my save file I'll say, before I started working on this update, and I just have 6,300 something coins, so I'm just gonna see if I can buy out everything. I don't know if this is enough, actually. And they all do have rarities and descriptions. Basically, the rarity determines how expensive it is. Like, common is 200, 300 for rare, 500 for epic, and 1,000 for legendary, which there aren't any of yet in the shop. And decals, which are like, there are 2 types of things here, I should say. Colors are just like palette swaps, and decals are things you can actually put on your character. So like, basically you can choose a color and a decal and have that be like your icon. So like, there's a bit of customizability in there besides just choosing a color. So yeah, I'm just gonna... They do have little descriptions as well. I wrote all these. I'm just gonna blast through these. You can see them in the game if you want to. And that's all there is for now. That almost took all my coins. Okay. And then there's also a records menu now. It's nothing too huge. It's just basically your gameplay stats. Highest combo didn't start being tracked until this update, which is why it's 0. Spending your entire life savings on the shop. I mean, I can just edit the save file whenever I want because I made this game, but yeah. But yeah, that'll be logged starting with this version, but the rest of these were already... except this one, I guess. I guess this one wasn't... I guess the individual types of rounds weren't saved either. The only things were highest score, or maybe not highest score actually either. That's cheating. Okay, fair. I think this was set by me playtesting this one round before I actually did this, you know. The stream, I mean. So yeah, that's all this is. I don't know why I stand that for so long. And then of course we have the credits. me, my YouTube, the itch.io page, Wishwilla, who made this entire game soundtrack. Shout out to him. Including what you're hearing right now. This is like, I think the only music track new to this update because it's specifically for the extras menu. Pretty cool, I think. Sounds neat. So yeah, we have those links. I had to figure out how to make the game open them, but they do work. Then special thanks to everyone who like contributed something small to this, and of course you. And Olive in particular, actually, I think I put her at the top because she designed this guy, the shopkeeper. I don't know if you can see my cursor. But yeah, the design for that character was based off her design. And then just Verisevil, the font, the engine, and that's all that is for now. Okay, leaving the extras menu. Let's go, I guess, look at this as well. There's like, this was rearranged slightly. It might be a bit ugly, but I think it's fine. Basically, you can turn off music and sound effects now. I think that's like the only thing that was added here, aside from rearranging it to fit everything. But that's fine. Okay, let's actually go into the game now, shall we? So we have all the 6 mats from Beta 1.0, and of course I already got the stars on a lot of them. I think this score, 46, was from Logan controlling both players at once on Parsec. Because like, we had like 4 members of Philip in the voice call, but it took me until like half the game in to realize that he was controlling both players, because he told us. And he didn't even get 1 star. And I just think that's funny. And then here's the new map. This is a doozy. So this is like the most complex map in the game so far. I tried to make the background look like a racetrack, and that's kind of what it's themed after. There's little boost panels that just send you... They're basically like one-way gates in this instance. Where, once you go through them, you can't go back, so you have to... Sorry, I'm taking way too long to process my words. You have to, like, actually plan out your route and figure out the fastest way and if you should take a shortcut to get to where the coin is. And I also integrated the button mechanic from Alternate. And so yeah, this is the most complex one yet, and it's definitely the hardest. And I decided to give it 80 just as, like, a true test of skill, I guess, since now we're on page 2 of maps. And also, if you're playing alone, you still get taken to this screen now, because you actually have the option to change your color and decal. And I'm gonna use this one with the, I guess with that. Since that's from my icon. That's what the reference is. From my YouTube icon. Shoot. I already screwed up. Alright. So, first thing you might notice is there's a little sparkle trail now when you're using boost panels. Also a sound effect, and they flash. Same thing goes for bounce pads. Shoot. And also, when you're moving, you can get up to speed a lot more quickly now. Which is meant to, like, replicate the gameplay of the original game a bit more. And I think it's also just more satisfying. What? It moved to, like, the same spot. Okay. Satisfying in general to control. It's like how, in 3D World, Mario, has that gimmick where he just controls easier, except in this game you just have it. I guess not even a gimmick, it's just, like, his specialty, because he doesn't get one in that game. Because he's Mario, he's the basic character. Also, this might be a bit loud, I'm now realizing. Let me check the stream, hang on. Oh yeah, there's a retry option now, as well. I thought that might be good to add because, well, I think games should just have that in general when they're like this. Okay, yeah, that sounds fine. I can never really tell. I feel like something else is... Alright, the combo counter doesn't have a cap anymore. Normally it just stops at 8 and says max, and it still does say max, but now it also, shoot. It also keeps going up beyond 8, so you can, like, see how high your combo actually is, even though, it doesn't actually do anything for you besides continuing the combo. But, like, the multiplier for, increasing the frenzy meter doesn't increase anymore once you hit 8. Also, I can't really showcase that, because it's actually really hard to combo on this map. That's, part of why it's so difficult. But hey, we got Frenzy. The Frenzy coins now have like a different color scheme, regardless of whether or not you have particle effects turned on. Normally, they would only be a different color if you had particle effects turned off, because how I wanted them to be differentiated was by the fact that they don't actually emit sparkles at all. But hey, we got 3 stars. First try. Not first try, I've played that map several times before. I had to make the map, but you first try on stream. Also, that's a very unfortunate number of stars. Alright, so there is a page 3 in the maps, and it goes here, to the 3 maps from the original game that I added in this update as well, because, well, it would be weird if I only added... The button sounds like an Undertale sound effect, does it? Like the... hitting the button in-game? I guess it kinda does. But, yeah, these are the 3 maps from the original Coin Rush. I'm gonna play through them because there is something cool that happens when you get 3 stars on all of them. I'm gonna use purple this time. And and you can change your names now. You can click on that and just type in whatever you want. I'll just type in JV Redux. And that will actually appear in the game. It's more useful in versus mode so you can tell who each player is. It's like name tags in Smash. Oh wait, the decal doesn't reset. I might need to patch that. I didn't select one, but it just gave me the one from last time. Maybe I should keep that, actually. I don't know. Because, like, I guess it would be neat if it just, like, carried over so you don't have to select it again, but I need to actually display that on the screen that, like, before the game starts. Oh, and timers now disappear after a little while, like if you don't collect them, which I thought would be a good idea just because if you don't collect them, they normally just stay there forever, which means it's basically just RNG on which ones spawn because you don't have to actually like rush to collect them. So now there is actually an incentive to get them ASAP. The ones that, like, the higher value it is, the faster it goes away. I think 15-second ones only take 8 seconds to disappear, if I remember correctly. Also, that was a really long combo. Yeah, these maps are kinda easy. I think Retro C might be the most difficult one, just because there's only one platform you can jump onto from the base ground, like the very bottom of the map. So there's only really one path you can go to. So you have to be really quick on your fingers if you wanna keep a combo going. But I think it's still doable. Might be a bit frustrating, but I wanted to be true to the original. Because here's the thing, I designed these maps when I was literally 10. The last time the original Coin Rush got updated was in 2016. Also 111, nice. But yeah, the original Coin Rush, really old game. I'm just like, this game is a remaster with like a lot of new features. That's just what this whole game is. Because I thought, like, a lot of people liked the original for like, why am I saying like so much? It's kind of addictive gameplay, I guess. So I wanted to see if I could bring it to its full potential, you know? What color will I use this time? You know, I want to use the swag shades as well. The swag shades, that's their actual name, by the way. They have this unique property that might be applied to other decals in the future. It has this custom boolean that technically all decals have. It's just set to false most of the time. Where if it's set to true, then it just hides the player's eyes and just overrides it with the decal, which is why I think this one's pretty funny, because it's the only one that just doesn't show the eyes. Even though normally, like, those wouldn't cover the eyes, which is kind of why I had to do that. And once you realize that, it does kind of break the immersion, but honestly, I think that makes it even funnier. Also, it's a very convenient ×2 spawn. Those still don't go away, by the way. The timers do, but I wanted to keep in the strategy of being able to collect a coin doubler as soon as Frenzy starts and just save it for that, so that's why they don't expire. See if I can keep this combo going. Also, Frenzy coins don't take as long to expire now. That's another gameplay change that I thought would make the game less frustrating. They don't start despawning until the Frenzy is almost over, I think. And they still do despawn in orders, like a set timer for each one. They all act as independent objects in, like, the game code. Oh, it's respawn in the same place. Gotta click that. $21. Oh, we broke 100. We still have 40 seconds left. This is a very good run, I think. Or maybe this map is just easy. Oh no, right as I said that. Yeah, I should probably pull up chat on my phone again. Oh, whoops, I accidentally muted the game. I don't want to do that. Okay, there we go. I'll just turn off low power mode on my phone so I can keep that open. And I lost my combo, that's okay. Oh yeah, and another thing this game fixes that I didn't actually know was happening is memory leaks. Like, I think, obviously this game it's not very resource intensive in the first place, but apparently there were memory leaks all over the place, and I didn't want to be looking like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so I tried to get rid of them the best I could, and I haven't seen any printed to, like, the console since I made those fixes, so I think I did it correctly. Basically, I just had to safely get rid of objects that are spawned in that the game doesn't need anymore whenever you exit a scene, because otherwise they just stay in memory forever and you can't get rid of them. Also, we got 159. I think that's like my highest score of all time. Okay, one more till I get to show off the cool thing that happens when you get 3 stars on all maps. On all 3 of these maps, I mean. Let's see what color. I'll use this one. The shopkeeper one. And I'll be a cat, why not? I always forget I made this one. It's the most detailed one, but I always forget I made it. Also, the tail does not flip over to the other side, just like, because I didn't design the way the texture works that way. Maybe I should change that. It does look a bit off when you're moving backwards, but it's not that bad, I don't think. But yeah, this is the map I was talking about that can be kind of annoying, because that leftmost platform in the bottom is the only one you can actually jump onto from the bottom of the map. So, like, if you want to get up, you have to start there. There's, like, no other pathing options. I don't know why I designed it like that in the original Coin Rush, but I sure as hell did. I think, unironically, in the original game, I think I made this map in, like, 30 seconds tops. And, like, that's why it's so basic. Also, I just realized I completely forgot to mention, the maps other than the retro maps actually have backgrounds now. Previously they all looked like this, just with no, just like static white background, because like, oh, true to the original game, but then I realized I could just do this, why did I pronounce that wrong? Instead of just having it on all the maps, I could just have the maps in the original game and just do it for nostalgia's sake, I guess, if anyone playing this play the original Coin Rush, which only got 1,000 views anyways, but who knows. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Did I accidentally activate Frenzy twice? Did you guys hear the... I don't think that actually affects anything, but that played the sound effect twice. That's actually kind of funny. I might keep that in just because it is funny. Oh, also 160. That's, I think 1 higher than the score from last time. Somehow. Hey, and we unlocked it. So this is the Player 1 sprite. Well, a remake of the Player 1 sprite from the original game. And, there is a Player 2 variant of it, actually. To unlock it, you have to get 3 co-op stars on all the retro maps. Basically, like, solo stars unlocks the player 1 retro skin, and co-op stars unlock the player 2 retro skin. But yeah, I'm just gonna show what that looks like in an actual round real quick. I'll play this one. There we go. It looks a lot different, but that's because the original game looks a lot different. And I want to keep that. And you can apply decals to it as well, even though they don't fit quite as well. I'll use this one. The banner in the top left does also adjust to whatever color you're using. I have to manually set that for every color. It's not like automatic or anything, but I think it looks cool. Yeah, so this is basically the customization update that also adds stuff from the past game and a few other miscellaneous things. But this update did take also, that was very unlucky spawn. Because, like, making a game by yourself does take a while. I've learned, especially when you're still learning how to use the engine, but this game will be done someday, probably. There's spawn on top of each other, it's funny. All the things that spawn on the map, the coins and the pickups, like the timers and the coin doublers, are all on a path that I have to manually define for each map. In the original game, it didn't work like that, because Scratch didn't have, like, path nodes, because it was a game engine for children, and I was also a child, so I probably wouldn't have known how to use it anyways. But basically, I have to make a path in this game for each map, but in the original, it would just spawn anywhere, but if it detected it was inside a wall, like it was touching the color black, because all the platforms are black in Coin Rush, then it would move to a different spot. But that means it would sometimes take like half a second for new coin to spawn, which was very unsatisfying. So that's why I just use this system in this game. Because I can also make sure the coins don't spawn anywhere that's actually not possible to reach. So it's a win-win. Oh, that's... it just spawned on me. It's kind of hard to see, but the background for this map is just small red and blue gradients that come in from each corner, top left and bottom right. And these ones are more clearly defined. Like, this one is the first stage, so I just gave it the Coin Rush Redux logo. It's like... I guess you could compare it to Battlefield from Smash, I don't know. Let's be green, because why not? There already is a green skin. I keep mispronouncing words today, I don't know why. But, this one's more green. The eyes are green too. I think the shot description is become one with nature, at least look like you are. I think it was originally gonna be I speak for the trees, but I was worried about copyright, so I removed that. Also, the preview for this map on like the map select screen is actually, the background is less faded than it is in the final version, because I took that screen cap but then realized I should probably adjust it. Because it got in the way of being able to see the coins, which now also have a drop shadow. I didn't mention that either, because I thought that'd make them just a bit easier to see against, well, backgrounds like this. Obviously, that wouldn't have been as much of an issue before all the maps got updated to have backgrounds, but now they do, so I thought I might as well. I might change it eventually so the pickups have backgrounds as well, maybe the players. Backdrops, I mean. Or, well, drop shadows. Why did I say backgrounds in the first place? Hey, we got 80. On the easiest map in the game, but still. There are still only 2 music tracks for like actually being in-game. That might change eventually, but in this version, just only 2. I should probably check the patch notes after this that I wrote and haven't published yet to make sure there's nothing I forgot. I just completely forgot to go over. Because there's a good chance there is. And I do kind of need to go over the existing maps again just to make sure like they're not too much more difficult with the new player physics with being able to get a cheat quicker. Although, I guess that would only make most of them easier. Still though, it's good to test out. I did already test the Spike Pit, I know that much. Accelerator, I could try it. Let me just... Yeah, let me just check the patch notes real quick. I patched the thing where you can trap another player using a boost panel, which one of my classmates who played the game was very upset about because he loved doing that on the Accelerator map. Oh yeah, there's now also a quit button in the main menu, which like isn't that exciting, but there wasn't one before. So now you can just get rid of the game without having to like tap out if you're in full screen. It's up here. It's like it just pulls up this. Oh, and there's also now an automatic update checker that runs whenever you start up the game. It's if you're connected to the internet. If not, it just says can't connect. And whenever I release a new version, I'll update the thing that it makes an HTTP request to, so that whenever you boot the game, if there's a new version, it just tells you. And you can go to the itch.io page, there's a link from that screen. So yeah, now if you download this game, you won't have to worry about not knowing about updates, because if you're connected, the game will tell you. And I think that's pretty damn neat. And that's about all there is. I think I went over everything. Yeah, that should be it. Alright. Alright, thanks for tuning in, I guess. And I will see you all in the next stream where I actually play a game that's not the crappy one I'm making. Alright, see ya.